Night, everyone. Here we are again, Sports Frenzy, another Sports Frenzy NFL podcast. And, I'm your NFL host, Kims. With me tonight, we have Dwayne. We have Mr. Damien, who sleep out last week. And, we have Dev. Oh, here comes Devin. And we have Devin. How you doing, gentlemen?
Good.
Hey, good so far, good. I'm not that
So
tired
far.
today, like how I was last week. So I
Trust
hope
me,
I can.
we can't
I
hear it
hope,
in your voice. As
I hope,
tired as
yeah,
last.
man. Last week, my tin man, my tin like the tin man in
Yeah,
a
man.
Wizard of Oz.
All right. So we're going to start off tonight. We're going to start off with some news coming out of Cam Newton's camp. They say that Cam Newton is now vaccinated. So I know he's not going to get vaccinated just for vaccinated sake. So with that being said, let me start with Devin on this one. With that being said, Devin, which team out there you see that will take a chance on Cam Newton?
Uh, I was thinking about your team, but
The Packers?
no, your boy down in Miami, but it doesn't seem like Miami would be a good fit for him. I don't think he's in Miami, so I can't. I'm thinking probably Houston. Uh,
Houston.
I don't know. That guy Tyrod Taylor is injured, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how long. I don't know when he will come back. I was just thinking. Well, last year to the, I'm sorry. Today I was thinking probably Houston. That's the only thing I can come to mind. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. Yes.
Uh how about you, Damien? What team? Cam Newton. We saw him in the Patriots offense with Bill Belichick, and it was said that he did not know the playbook. He said that the playbook was too complex for him. So with that being said, where do you see Cam Newton fitting right now? Even as a backup, because I don't think he can be an immediate starter right now. But even as a backup, because we have Geno Smith who's going to start for the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm sure Cam Newton is better than Geno Smith. So where do you see Cam Newton going? Like a mute, like a
Me,
mute, like
Yeah, man. I
they
don't know what
mute.
going with
All right,
him, man.
doing. Go ahead. Where do you see Cam Newton going?
Well, Seattle wouldn't be a bad fit, but I don't know why his former coach won't take a chance with him down in Washington.
mm,
Well,
That would be the perfect fit.
Well, the thing with Washington, and I have to remember, that quarterback down there in Washington, he's actually playing well. He's actually above the ceiling right now. I don't believe Cam Newton can come in there and do any better than because this quarterback, he can throw the ball better than Cam Newton. Cam is a running quarterback. So do you think that he would fit in Washington? My pick is New York Jets. I think that I think he'll fit in the Jet system. That quarterback Zach Wilson. I think he needs some more time to grow, or even the 49ers. Because if you know anything about Kyle Shanahan, is that he loves to run the ball. He loves to run the ball. That is his. And having a quarterback who is mobile. Because remember, Trey Lance is injured. Jimmy G is injured. So why wouldn't they take a chance on a Cam Newton? But who do you say, Dwayne?
Right. I wasn't thinking about 49ers, because I don't think to be honest, I think most of the team has given up on Cam. I guess they even when they seem desperate because look at Houston. Houston don't really have a quarterback, and I don't see them making any move going out for Cam. So I don't know. It's like the kind of sideline Cam. Cam should the problem with Cam is Cam should have been vaccinated.
A long time.
So you understand? So people at the last minute now, unless to be honest, unless he is in contact with someone and they
Uh,
told him that they're gonna give him a chance, Maybe that's the reason why he got vaccinated. But to be honest, I don't. Cam, to me, Cam is on his last leg. And
Mm-hmm.
if he gets the final chance, this if he gets one more chance, this is it. He has to make use of it, or else I think he'll be out of the league because nobody wants a superstar backup. That's
Yep.
too much
Too much.
noise in the building. You understand?
Yep. Yep. Definitely. Damien, are you here now? Still,
Yeah.
still, still not here. Still not here. All right. So now we're going to move on. Now we're going to move on to the games. Now we're going to move on to the games because we have a London game tomorrow. Not two very exciting teams. The Miami Dolphins, but the Miami Dolphins is boosted by Tua's comeback. And a lot of persons giving Tua say, "Oh, he's a boss," but how can he be a boss with a guy who hardly played? He has been injured, so with Tua coming back, I see the Dolphins winning this game, but I'll leave it up to you guys to tell us what's going on. And I see Horace Home saying that we must leave 49ers business. I'm not really sure why he says that. You can elaborate on that for us, please, Horace. But Damian, are you here now? Ah, um, nah, yeah, at all.
Hello, no,
Look if you might.
go on.
One team, him thing.
Yeah. But Devin, who do
Yeah.
you see?
I still see Jaguars winless after this game. I still see Jaguars winless after this game, and it go back to the point you were saying last week. I don't know why every time the London games, the England games, have to be some of the worst teams. Why they can't get some of the good teams? I'm yet to see like some good teams going there. I don't know. It continues the trend that you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I still see, well, Tua comeback would be a boost for them, and I'm really excited to see how he plays because, like you said, I want to see
Mhm,
him getting like a 10 consecutive games to judge, his quality of play in the NFL.
mhm.
We still can't judge him to say, oh, Tua is worse than so and so. Well, we don't see him having like enough games, to judge his play. So I'm really
Yep.
excited to see Tua back, and I see them winning this game like 28, 20, no, 27-24. They're just gonna edge them out.
27-24. All right, not bad. Dwayne, you have heard what Devin said. Do you agree with this one?
Yeah, I agree that Miami should edge this one. Tua is he has how would I put it? He has been very unfortunate when it comes to injuries, and sometimes he doesn't play well, and he was benched. I need to see him on a consistent run. You
Uh-huh.
know, um, I don't think the coach has put the trust in him or given confidence to let him say, "Man, this is your team. Go and take control of this team." It's always something happening behind the scenes. They have good players. You understand? But I think they lack some type of leadership, right? But Tua just need guidance. I'm not ready to give up on Tua as yet. He has some
Mhm.
good, easy, I would say, easy game for him to come out and win now. So it's up to Tua to stay healthy, put on a good show, and win this job. Because if he doesn't perform this season, they're gonna draft another quarterback next season. So Tua is on notice. So I see this game to be in I say 26-20
26. And I hear
Dolphins.
I see Horace here saying that Tua's O line needs to offer more protection. And actually, I think his O line has been, pretty good. I just think that game that he got the broken ribs, those things happen. Those things happen. The defensive line, just overpower the offensive line on that one. So I
Yeah,
think,
and he's
but
kind of he has been fragile since college
definitely
days.
he has been fragile since college for
So
real. Damien, are you here now?
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, man. We heard
Okay,
you.
good.
perfect.
All
I
right,
had to
Damien.
switch to the phone. Yeah.
So check me out, Damien. Right?
hmm
Trevor Lawrence, and I believe you were one of them who was super big on Trevor Lawrence. Oh no, not you, not you. I think that was Randy. I think that was
Randy,
Randy.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Random, random boy that man.
but a lot of persons were big on Trevor Lawrence. He is now 0-5, right? And he is the most sacked rookie quarterback this season, right? And this Miami defense is no joke. They're in the they're in the top 10. They're in the top 10 for sacks this season. How do you see this one going between Miami and Jacksonville?
Well, truth be told, I think the Jaguars gonna fight for this one. To try and get that first win. Um, Actually, I have the Jaguars winning. Maybe I'm on an island with that pick, but I think this is their best chance. To I know that the pass rush is excellent. As I mentioned before.
Uh-huh.
Trevor Lawrence is the most sacked because of the O line. I mean, Jaguars flat out. You watch them play; they're just not a good team. You
Uh-huh.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you had Brady there, it would be the most sack QB. I don't think we should put too much of the blame on Lawrence. From the coach down, Urban not doing a good job. As we
But
all know. But
I don't mean to cut you, Damien, but
mhm,
it has been said that Trevor Lawrence, obviously he's making some rookie mistakes, holding onto the ball too long. Think this is probably the Clemson's offense where he can have a
mhm,
lot of
mhm,
it, he can have 2 years to throw the ball and everything like that.
mhm, mhm.
You know?
Yes. Well, what happened? Urban had mixed a few plays from the Clemson playbook. To suit Trevor. Which was expected. But the speed of the NFL, as we all know, it's night and day, to college. Maybe not to Alabama, but to the rest of the teams.
Yes.
So rookie mistakes, of course, that coupled with the rest of the team, they're just not good. But I see them trying to, I see them grinding this one out and going after
Yeah.
that first victory. So I have them winning in a nail biter. Maybe it's at 3-4 points. Yeah.
3 4 points. All right. And uh, I see Wally's saying that Lawrence holding the ball too long. He definitely agrees with me, and yeah, because when I'm watching Jacksonville games, I'm saying, okay, your O line is not good. All right, how long we can use that excuse? There comes a point where, as a quarterback, you have to know the deficiencies in the team, and then you take a step ahead of that. So you start release the ball. Let's see Trevor Lawrence have the ball 7, 8, 9 seconds, and then the defensive line just come and rush him and sack him. He's a durable quarterback, so let's thank God for that. Because if it was Tua, he would have probably been out of the league by now. All
He's
right, so
smart enough to figure it out, but he's not there yet.
he's not there yet at all.
Yeah.
All
No.
right, so now let's move on to right now. This week we're only going to focus. We're only going to focus on the games that give us a lot of importance. There's a lot of games that you know here and there games. So let us talk about this game: the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Football Team. Right? We saw the Kansas City just got beaten, just got waxed by a great Buffalo Bills team with a great defense, a great offense, a great specials team, a great coach, a great quarterback. Kansas City is favored by 7. Let me start with you, Devin. Do you think that they'll cover the spread?
Yeah, I think they'll cover the spread in this one. Then they're not playing all that good. Like you said, like a lot of teams can. The defense is weak. They got to fix the defense. That's it. Talk. They got to fix the defense. Fix the defense. But for this one, they have to win, even though it's on the road for them. They should win by a score of a touchdown. The offense should do enough for them to win. Because the problem is the defense, but I don't see that Washington defense stopping their offense either. And Patrick Mahomes has to play good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the 2-3, right? So they need this win. They can't go 2-4. So I see them winning by at least 10 points. I think it's gonna be a 34-20 game. That's why I see this one finishing.
All right, 34-20 game. And Devin, you mentioned an important point that Kansas City are 2-3, and they're in a division where the Los
Mhm.
Angeles Chargers are 4-1, right? So you really, and the Chargers already beat them So the Chargers have the tiebreaker right now. Uh so let me
Can
ask you a let me ask you a question, Damian. It is arguable said that Travis Kelce is the best tight end in NFL. It is said that Tyreek Hill is top three wide receiver in the NFL. But what I've seen teams done, I've seen the Chargers did it, I've seen the Ravens did it, and I've seen the Bills did it. They they play with two deep safeties, so it's
mm-hmm,
nothing.
mm-hmm,
And if you know
mm-hmm.
Kansas City, they like the big plays. They don't want to do 15 play drives, 20 play drives. They want to do 2, 3, 4 play drives. With that being said, Damian, do you think Kansas City can win this game convincingly? Do you think that defense can hold up against the Washington's offense?
Well, put it this way: we're waiting on that breakout game, right, from Mahomes, which I think will kickstart. What we are used to, or we are used to seeing them play.
Uh-huh.
Again, you mentioned Tyreek and Kelsey not being as productive as past years. So there's a possibility that this will be the that game, you know,
Uh-huh.
that they'll just blow them away, maybe by 2 touchdowns. I think I think they'll get it together. I mean, we've seen enough of the garbage play, so I don't think Washington is that stout to really
Mm-hmm.
push them around, yeah, as opposed to a Chargers are. So
All right.
I think this will be the game that they show us what we've been seeing over the past couple of years. Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm
So
going Chiefs big, say about 10, 14 points. I have them to
uh,
cover. Yeah.
for 10, 14 points, you have them covering the spread. And we just want to big up everyone, who is streaming it from Facebook. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel Sports Frenzy. Like the video. And just come on and just give us your support. All right. So I see Horace Holmes say offensive coordinators to call better plays utilizing the Chiefs' strength. Horace, I would agree with that, but as I said before, um, what the Chiefs what the Chiefs offense is realizing is that they have to be perfect on every single drive because their defense can't stop a fly. The defense can't
Yeah,
stop me, right?
the league figured them out. The league figured them
The,
out. That's what's
the,
happening now. Yeah.
exactly.
Hmm.
So Washington, even though they haven't shown that same defense that they showed last season, they still have a very elite front seven. Chase Young,
Hmm.
Payne, and all those boys. So, Dwayne, is there any way you can give Washington this W?
No, because Washington don't really have a quarterback to compete with Mahomes. You know that I kind of see things a little different from most people. The main thing is Mahomes right now. Most time he has to be pressing because most of the time he's on the sideline watching the game because, as you said, his defense can't even stop a cold. They are that bad. So most of the time he's behind, so he's pressing,
Yep.
right? So the team know exactly what they have to do. So they're gonna take away Tyreek Hill. They're not wanna give up the big plays, right? So what Mahomes need to do now is most of the time he need to just go to his check downs,
Uh-huh.
right? You
But,
understand? And let
but
the game evolve
all
because
right,
he
but
has those type of receivers too. Well, I guess he doesn't like to use them.
true. That is true. But we have Tendu uh saying that Mahomes is a part of the problem. As good as he is, sometimes the simple plays works out. He wants to do the big plays all the time. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that's why I was saying must got him check down them some of the times.
All right. Do you have a
Uh,
score?
yeah, I'll give them 34 24.
34, and that is for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, for the Chiefs.
All right, all right. So let us move on now. We're going to talk about the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both teams are 4-1. Lamar. A lot of persons say that Lamar Jackson. They wanted Lamar Jackson to get the rushing record for the Baltimore Ravens. Every game they rush over 100 yards, but they didn't get it. Um, but they have often said that Lamar can't throw the ball, he can't sit in the pocket. And last week, they say he can't. They say he only can play with a lead. And then last week he debunked all those points, right? And we have to come here and we have to give Lamar Jackson his roses. And he's going up against a Chargers defense who is not that good against the run. So he'll have a lot of time to go ahead and do his running and get over his 100 yards. With that being said, the Baltimore Ravens are 2.5 favorites. Devin, how you see this one going?
Yo, all this talk about him not able to throw the ball, I think it's too much noise on that because when it's required, sometimes he's not perfect, but he can throw the ball. They make it seem like he has no arm at all, like he can't throw the ball with any form of accuracy. Of course, he can throw the ball, and like if you're a team with like Ravens and the running game is working well for him, you don't need to
Uh-huh.
to part from it too much.
Uh-huh.
I've seen it was like when what's my guy name again that come up with it with all the dog thing or a quarterback name,
Oh,
let's quarterback
Nick,
name again.
Mike Nick.
Yeah, but Mike Vick was good. He did a lot of running, and he
Uh-huh.
was very successful at that. So this game gonna be close, and like for this, it is the home factor. The home factor because I think Ravens is at home, right?
Yeah. No, Chargers at home. Chargers is at home. Chargers.
Oh, I think it's Ravens. Come on, Ravens. Ravens is at home. I think. So
No. It,
Yeah, Ravens at home, man. Home game
oh,
for
Ravens
Ravens.
at home.
yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm picking them. I'm picking them for a close one. I'm going to another 27-24. One of my favorite scores, 27-24.
All right, 27-24. Not bad. So
Ravens,
doing
Ravens for the win. Let me make it.
Ravens got 27-24. Doing. Let me ask you a question. We spoke about these quarterbacks, and when the draft was happening, there was a lot of rave about Joe Burrow. There was a lot of rave about Tua, but there was very little rave around Justin. And last season he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. This season, he has his defense healthy. They went to buff up his offensive line. Now he is leading the division where Patrick Mahomes is in. Um, with that being said, do you believe Justin Herbert can outshine Lamar Jackson in this game?
Yeah, he can, but I don't. If he can, but I don't think he will. Cause right now, both are playing very well. But you see, the thing where people don't understand about Lamar, each season, Lamar works hard at his game.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that he really cares. He
Yep.
hates to lose. So he constantly works at his game. Like some players when they fail, they will shy away or thing like no, not Lamar. He's that determined.
Yep.
So he's a player that is constantly working at his game, constantly working at his fitness. And I like to see him now stay in the pocket. Like I like how he's playing from the pocket now because if he's gonna play outside of the pocket, he's not gonna last in the league. So
Mm,
he's understanding the game. So you need to develop a presence in the pocket. He's gonna always be the most elusive quarterback. Once he
okay.
gets in the open field, you can't tackle him. You can't see Lamar. But he's the full package now, right?
Yep.
But they said he's a front runner. He can't come from proven all doubters, right?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
For MVP because his team has the injuries
Yep.
and he comes out and he
I remember.
performs every week.
And I don't mean to cut you, Dwayne, but here we have another comment. Lamar can be an elite QB, but he has to throw the ball constantly. And he's doing that now. Herbert is a beast too. I believe it's going to be a battle of the offenses. Both offenses will turn up. Definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. And now we have Horace saying steadily becoming a Chargers believer. Don't sleep on them. For sure. Do you have a scoreline for this game?
Yeah, man. Me have a score line, man. 31-28.
31
Ravens.
20 Ravens.
Yeah,
All right,
just
so
Justin Tucker from nowhere to finish it off. The best kicker in the game also.
to
Don't
fi-
forget that guy.
Why is it
all right,
we
He's
might see
worth another
65
three
yards this week?
points.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, 67.
So we, so we have Dwayne and Devin. Dwayne and Devin saying that the Ravens will win. I know Mr. Damian is not the biggest Lamar fan. We have seen on Facebook numerous times where he has talked about
Bro,
Lamar can't
eating.
throw the ball, Lamar won't survive in the league, Lamar is not elite, and all the colorful words. So now, Mr. Damian, where we have seen Lamar now went over 400 yards passing, you know, against a pretty good team. With that being said, are you willing now to step forward and say, you know what, I was wrong about Lamar. Lamar is a baller, or are you still going to fall off on that
Uh,
hill?
Lamar is a baller and has been a baller. My problem with Lamar is the consistency, throwing the rock, right?
Yes.
Um, Last week was a brilliant performance, elite performance. But I mean, I'm not gonna be prisoner of what happened last week. He's very passionate about the game. He has a coach who is pushing him, who have the confidence in him while he's playing as how he's playing.
Yep.
Lamar along with Harbaugh making offensive decisions. That's how much confidence Harbaugh has in him.
Yep.
So that has propelled his game. Yes, he's passing well the past, I would say, 2 weeks. That game against the Ravens wasn't so pretty. So hopefully we'll see more of that. The upside is great, and we all know about him in the open field. Unstoppable there. But this game have it high scoring 37-35 Chargers. I think
Oh,
Chargers will edge them just
all
because
right.
of Herbert. Yeah.
All right. So we have
Yeah.
two. So we have two Ravens and one Chargers. All right. All right. So the next game that we want to take a look at is the Arizona Cardinals against Cleveland Browns, right? And when we talk about the Cleveland Browns, we can't look no further than Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield playing against the Chargers, his last two possessions was a
I
three
guess
and out,
that's good.
and then running the ball on a 3rd and 10. When you need a touchdown, to win the game. So what that is showing me is that this coach doesn't have that much confidence in Baker Mayfield. However, I've often lamented that the Cleveland Browns have the best running game in the league, right? However, Nick Chubb will be out this week. So it's only going to be Kareem Hunt. So they can't only ride Kareem Hunt. Baker Mayfield will have to throw the ball as well, right? No, when we go on the other side of the ball, we have the Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, who is one of the front runners for MVP, and the Cardinals just got Zach Ertz. So they have AJ Green, they have DeAndre Hopkins, they have, I think, a baller named Kirk. Now they have Zach Ertz. With that being said, Damian, who do you see winning this game? The Cardinals or the Browns?
6-0 Cardinals, 3-3 Browns. The, the Browns will be the Browns. Something always happens. Again, Nick Chubb out, and even with Nick Chubb, the juggernaut the Cardinals is at the moment. I still wouldn't say the Browns. Top them in this one. The Cardinals are just firing right now.
Uh-huh.
And the Browns is not much of a challenge, even at, I mean, as I know, the pass rush is good, but again, Murray is a Lamar-esque, QB, good on his feet, So he can beat them in, multiple ways. And, his throwing has really improved this year. So I see the Cardinals maybe by a touchdown, over the Browns. Yeah.
Fair touchdown. All right.
Mhm.
Devin, would you agree with Damian?
Yeah, I, I'm picking Cleveland, but I'm nervous about the pick because I've seen a report saying that what's that, Miles Jarrett and Clowney they're limited in practice. It sounds like they will play, but like for the defensive side, which is their stronger point, they're limited in practice. And my
And
concern,
Chubb.
yeah. You spoke about Chubb. I know Chubb is out, but like
Mhm.
there's a Jarrett and Clowney especially they're limited in practice. I'm not sure if they will play, but it sounds like they will play. But I'm still going with I'm going with the home team. I like going with when the teams are so close. I like going with the home home factor. And
Are they close though?
yes, man, it's not close. The only difference, is in terms of the quarterback. I think Browns have enough defense. They can stop them. And
Okay.
Kyler Murray's balling, and he has Hopkins, and he has a lot of weapons around him. And I like his style of play. But I'm going with the Browns. It's a pick I'm nervous about, but I'm just going with the Browns for a 31-27.
31-27 Browns. All right.
Mm.
All right. So here we have Horace saying Browns are underachieving while Cardinals has been a surprise. And, I've said it on one of the podcasts before. The Cardinals are now 5-0, but the Cardinals could have easily been 3-2. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that Vikings game. The
Yes.
Cardinals
Mm-hmm.
easily been 3-2, 4-1, however you want to look at it. So sometimes they always say it's better to be lucky than good. Right? So now, Dwayne, let me ask you a question. So now Baker Mayfield, right? Baker
Yeah,
Mayfield is looking for a contract, right? It's not
yeah,
looking good. It's looking good on him right now because amongst his contemporaries, meaning his age group, right? The Justin
yeah.
Herbert, the Lamar Jackson, the Kyler Murray, everyone is actually playing well. But Baker is not. The Browns
Right.
are winning in spite of Baker. And Baker has a weapon, Odell Beckham. They're saying Odell is not playing well, but I've seen many plays where Odell is wide open, but Baker doesn't have the IQ to find him open. Right? So with that being said, do you think Baker can pull off this game, Dwayne?
Yes, he can win. To me, this is a trap game, and I pick the Cardinals to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland win because they are more desperate.
Yup.
They are desperate teams, and it's do or die for them right now, right? They have been losing some games that they should have been winning. Right now,
Uh-huh.
Cleveland should be undefeated. If Cleveland had a quarterback, they would be 5-0 because
Yup.
they should have beaten
Should have beat
the
Chargers
Chiefs.
and the Chiefs too. They should have
Yeah,
beaten both.
and the game last week. How the hell do you lose after being up by 14?
That's Cleveland for you, brother.
That's Baker for you, brother.
Baker for you. Do you have
Oh,
a scoreline, Dwayne?
Yeah. I have Cardinals 30, Cleveland 27.
Cardinals 30. So we have two persons picking the Cardinals, one person picking the Browns, and I'm also going to pick the Browns because I always believe when it's desperation, the team that is more desperate will always show up more. The Cardinals are sitting nice and sweet at 5-0. The Cleveland Browns are battling for their life at 3-2 in a division where Lamar Jackson, where we see Pittsburgh start playing well, where Joe Burrow is impressing, where every game matters, in this 17-game season. So with that, it will be very interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next game, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Right? So we all know what's going on with the Raiders. John Gruden resigned, and when you guys get a chance to talk, if you want to pinch in on, his transgressions, you're free to do so. Right? But last week when the Raiders played, uh, it really didn't look like they were up to play. It looked like they were distracted. It looked like they didn't know what was going on. You see some of the black players like Josh Jacobs come out and said, "Oh, it was 10 years ago. Let's leave that alone." But they didn't play inspired football, right? Now we have John Gruden out of the Raiders. They are playing a division opponent, the Denver Broncos, who got rocked by the Steelers last week. Devin, do you
mm.
think that the Raiders can now put all that John Gruden distraction behind them and come out on top and win this game?
I'm gonna use one of Dwayne. I'm gonna borrow one of your quotes. The noise. The noise. There's too much noise coming out of the camp. I like that quote that I'm always talking about. So it's like it, it's like a controversy. Too much controversies around the team, and there's still noise around the team. Things that said that they have an interim coach, but the interim coach
He was
is
he was
still not there.
a team coach.
Huh?
He was a special teams coach, and they
Special
promote
team.
him to
Yeah, right. The special team, yeah, promote the interim coach. So And Denver is at home, and so I'm going for a close win here. Like I think it's a 24-20. I'm giving Denver the edge in this game. Because there's just so much noise going around on the whole organization with the good stuff. He resigned, but it's still not settled. Everything is
Still
not
not.
settled. So
All
on that
right.
basis, and I'm going with the home team for the win in this one.
All right, let me just Natalie Palmer. I'm the host for the NFL show. Kems is the host. I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully, you can take in some of the knowledge and go ahead and play some bets and win some money. All right. So, Damien, I want to ask you this question, right? Because last week, a struggling Pittsburgh playing against Denver. Denver have that elite defense, and I haven't seen Big Ben throw the ball as well as he threw it last week, right? So right now, it is said that when the defense, we have Von Miller and those guys on the Broncos, right? And it is said that Derek Carr is afraid of the rush, you know? So do you think that Derek Carr can get over that fear and just win this game? Or do you think it's Broncos all the way?
No, that's how I have it. I have car stepping up and
Yeah.
winning this game. Yeah, with even the with the noise as Devin mentioned just now around surrounding Gordon because stats wise the Raiders is a better team, to the Broncos. Points per game, yards per game, I'm
I don't know. Look like we lose Damien. I see Natalie Palmer say she's not a betting woman. She's just a big fan. All right, not a problem with that. We love that as well, Natalie. Uh so Dwayne. So
Yeah,
do you think that the Broncos can get back on track? Because remember, the Broncos started 3-0 and now they're three
yeah.
and two, right? So do you think they can get back on track, get back to winning ways because the Chiefs are coming and the Chargers are out there leading and they're playing a division opponent in the Raiders, right? So
Okay.
do you believe that the Broncos can win this game?
Yeah, I believe they can win this game because there's right now the Raiders is a total mess. I don't think they're gonna get to. As Devin said, what I feel about noise or distraction around a team. You can't be playing in professional NFL football and have distraction, and it's going to affect your game. And
Yep.
it's gonna be very surprising for me if the Raiders win this game because right now I don't think many of the players they are in shock. I think some of them they have gotten over it, but the quarterback Carr he was very close to Gruden, and that to me that has affected him mentally. And trust me, Von Miller and those guys they are chomping at the bit to get after this guy.
Okay.
So I have Denver winning. It's not going to be a high scoring game. I have Denver winning 2017.
2017. Okay. And what was the scoreline again, Devin?
23-20 for Denver.
For Denver. All right. So the next game I want to touch on is the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears, right? And this is a divisional game. And if anyone knows about the rivalry, this is one of the fiercest rivalry in the NFL, right? And we have a rookie quarterback, Justin Fields, going up against, who is arguably the GOAT, Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay is on a roll. Last week, I don't know that game in Cincinnati was crazy. Five field goals missing about a minute. But Green Bay managed to pull it off and got the win. Right? Uh the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields, they won against, the same Raiders that we were just talking about. It was a very ugly game, but the Bears got the win. With that being said, Devin, do you think that Justin Fields can upset Aaron Rodgers in this game?
No, no. Um, Rodgers and Green Bay and all that. I mean, it's a fierce rivalry, but you can't allow a rookie quarterback to come and beat you. I know it's a holistic thing approach to the game, defense, offense, everybody, but the rookie quarterback not gonna beat Green Bay. And then so far I've been going with the home team, but I'm going with the away team in this one. Justin Justin Fields, I like him. I like him from it was you who put me on to him from the college days, and I was watching him in those games, and I really like him. But this game is just going to be too big for him.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, and Adams and all of them, and I'm hoping because I like Green Bay, so I'm hoping suck up doesn't really suck this week. You know what I mean? The kicker. That's the kicker.
Who?
No, no, no. Crosby. I'm mixing up.
Yeah.
Crosby. I hope Crosby. Sorry, I'm mixing up with Tucker. Crosby better get it right because and I don't know. Sometimes some people talk about this commentator's curse. Because right through it, they were saying how many consecutive kicks he has made.
Yeah. But
How
26
many consecutive,
Yep.
and I say, they're stressing that too much. When I was watching the game, they said they're stressing that too much, man. And so said, so done. Like the commentator's curse just reach him.
Mm-hmm.
Because man missing some kicks. I've seen him kick from 50 yards easily, and he missed some like some sitter. Some sitter. So I hope he got the week to clear his head and he's back to normal accuracy that we are accustomed to. So I see them winning by a touchdown, like a 27-20 for Green Bay.
All right. Damien. So we're here talking about Green Bay and Chicago, right? One thing must be noted is that everyone know everyone knows where Aaron Rodgers want to go with the ball to Devontae Adams. Everyone knows. You know, me know,
Markov.
or
Yeah.
know, right? But for some reason, no defense can stop that. Whether it's in the slot, whether it's down the field, doesn't matter where it is, whether it's from even the backfield, right? So with that being said, is there a way that Chicago can stop Green Bay and win this game?
Well, it's the NFL, It's like the EPL, Any given Sunday, things can happen. And we also were talking with Green Bay week one. So yes, they have a chance, but yeah, I think the Packers are on a mission, especially Aaron. They're on a mission to prove to cancel out the noise during the summer surrounding the team, the uncertainty, etc. Devin, you mentioned that you're going with home teams, but we all know it's because it's the Packers, why you're not
Yeah,
choosing the Bears.
I
Yeah,
forgot. I
because
forgot.
you know what will happen on Sunday. So yes,
Do you have a
Fields is coming on. I think the playbook the playbook is the players are being called better for him to be successful. I see where improvements have been made since the first start. But I think the Packers is on a mission, So I see them winning easily by a touchdown thereabout. Yeah. Division game, so we know it's gonna be tight. So I would give them a touchdown.
all right? So the spread is 6, so a touchdown is
6.
7.
Okay, yeah.
So all right, so here is Gunner's boss saying Aaron Rodgers fooled everyone with his game one performance. Ever since he's on a roll, Packers by a touchdown and field goal. So I guess he's saying Packers by 10. Right? So I'm going to talk about one more game, and then what I want from all of you guys is that I want you guys top five. I want you guys top five picks, right? Top five picks for the weekend. That anyone who wants to place a bet, anyone who wants a little bit of money in their pocket, and it can do with the spread or without the spread, but just give them five sure picks, and I'm going to write them down, right? Because
I
if you
didn't
remember,
make my Kems. I didn't make my
no man,
pick for that game.
yes, man, I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
But Devin, if we no go ahead and make the people them lose their money, just know I'm going to take it back. All right, all right. So go ahead, Dwayne. Who do you in this game and what's the spread?
Yeah. Well, I'm going with the Packers. I would say the score line will be 28-20. So I'm having them covering the spread. I heard you mention about Devante and Rogers. Remember, no,
Uh
not
huh.
even Jalen Ramsey could stop this guy.
Nope.
So because they are on such a special link.
Yep.
They line up anywhere. You don't know where they're gonna line up, and you don't know where he's gonna go. So it's
Yep.
very hard to cover that guy. And to me, he is the best route runner in the game. No doubt for me. He might not be
Yep.
the fastest, but he
But
just
he's
know how to get open.
that is
He's
true.
always open, man.
That is true. That is true. That is true. And that is, and also I believe the Packers getting back Randall Cobb. A lot of persons, I think he's a unsung hero because he know Aaron Rodgers well, and I don't know if y'all saw that big catch that he got on that third down, even though Crosby ended up missing the field goal, but I just don't see Green Bay. I don't see Green Bay losing this game at all. I see them moving on, moving up the ranks. The Chicago Bears defense is not what it once was. I can't even hear about Khalil Mack. I remember one time Khalil Mack name was
Yeah, he
rinsing.
was it
You know,
was a big thing.
yeah, we
It was
can't, we
a big
can't.
thing, but
Yes, Pepper
a
Paul.
lot.
Yes, Pepper Paul. We're already feel. Go ahead, Dwayne. Go ahead.
Yeah, Crosby, he missed. Yeah, he might miss one or two, but trust me, that guy's clutch.
Yep.
He's clutch. So I'm not gonna worry about those misses. But when it comes down to kicking a game-winning field goal, he's one of the best at it. He has done it so many times in the regular season and in the playoffs.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do, and I want Levon and I want the producer to write this one down. All right. So we're all going to give our 5 picks, right? We're all going to give our 5 picks, and what is going to happen is that for every pick that we miss, we're going to put we're going to put $20. We're going to put $20 in the bank. So if out of 5 picks, if we miss three, then that is $60. At the end of the month, that money is going to be the dues for Sports Frenzy, right? For
No,
Sports Frenzy.
repeat that. Repeat that. Repeat that. I didn't get
So
that. Sorry.
$20, $20 for each incorrect pick, and we're going to
All
put it.
right.
So you can't come forward and give the people them the joke picks right now. Like this is serious. So don't come and tell people, oh, this or that. No. All right.
let,
And
let me
put
get
it.
my pen and paper.
All right. So I'll go first. And I'll put it. So producer, I want you to get ready to write it down. So these are my 5 picks, right? The Dallas
With or
Cowboys
without
versus.
spread. With or without spread. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, but
Okay.
with spread are more money and so, right? So this is my picks, right? So I'm taking the Green Bay Packers to beat the Chicago Bears with the spread. The spread is 6 points, right? I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Washington football team with the spread. The spread is 7 points. I am taking the Los Angeles Rams to beat the New York Giants by 8 points. That's the spread, right? I am taking the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Patriots by 3.5 with the spread. So that is 4. And I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers with the spread to beat the Seattle Seahawks by 5. So those are my 5 picks. So I have Pittsburgh, I have the Rams, I have Green Bay, I have Kansas City, and I have another team. And I have the Dallas Cowboys. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear you.
Well, I'm taking the LA Rams to
Okay,
beat the the the
the Giants.
the, the New York Midgets. They ain't no Giants. I'm going with the Rams, and I'm taking them to cover the spread. Right. My next one is I'm having the Green Bay Packers to beat the Chicago Cubs.
Cubs.
Let me.
They're not ears.
Boy, take it easy.
I'm having them to cover the spread at -6. My
Okay.
next pick, I'm having the Denver Broncos to beat the LA Chargers, but I'm
Ooh.
not. I'm gonna pick the LA, not the LA, Los Angeles, the Las
The
Vegas Raiders, I
Chargers.
should say. No, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, you're
I'm
picking the Raiders.
picking. Yeah, no, I'm picking the Broncos
Oh, you're
to
picking the
beat
Broncos.
to beat the Raiders, right?
Okay.
but I'm picking them not to cover, so I'm going under the spread there. How much
On
do
so
I
Oh,
have?
the spread is 4. So you're going
Yes, so
under.
under the spread.
Okay.
I'm having the Dallas Cowboys to beat the new. Should I take it? No, I'm not gonna take that one. That one is too tricky. I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
have them cover the spread.
Okay.
At yes, let me see. So how much do I have there? I'm having the Indianapolis Colts to beat the
Okay.
Texans.
Are
Right?
they beating them by 10
I
points?
ain't gonna give them 10 points. I'm not stupid. I'm having under the spread. Ten
All
points
right.
is two down
Uh,
the side I play, and I must take one by 10. That not sound
Yeah, but
nice.
Dwayne, that mean you're going with the with Texans to win the game based on the spread.
No,
You have to
no.
no,
I'm
you
go.
explain.
just
Yeah,
go for
man.
the straight
No.
win.
I'm picking.
no,
I'm picking Indianapolis,
no,
but
the
But not
Just
I'm
to
for
straight.
the
cover.
straight
picking
win.
But not to cover.
right.
Just a
Okay.
Oh,
straight
so
win.
in
The,
essence, the Texans win the game, right? For
No,
gamblers
yeah,
like
but
myself, I don't know. Yeah.
it's a straight win, but you gotta say under because we are talking about the spread.
No
all right.
man, but and that would be the points. So
No,
you don't want to mix up. I just wanted to get it straight to who
Yeah,
listening
you can't mix up
who
the
is gonna
gamblers.
place bets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Under is the
Me's
points.
not a gambler still, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
I,
when they
I
correct.
say
don't
on
ga-
that,
I
yeah,
don't
when they say
gamble.
the on, they
Yeah.
kind of
Uh,
confuse me.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So,
okay,
That's
well,
for the points. Yeah.
all right. So,
I'm taking Indianapolis, but I'm not.
Straight win.
I'm
But not to
straight win,
cover. Yeah,
but
straight up.
not to
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah,
We got
definitely.
on five yet, sir.
yeah, man, they got on 5, man.
All right, good.
All right. So,
I mean, I
uh,
have no money, so then try win.
all right. Can you go ahead for me, Damien? Because we have to go soon. So go ahead,
All
Damien.
right. My first is the Texans. You know, again, just as Dwayne trying to explain, I don't think the Colts will cover the 10.
Okay.
So Colts win, but not cover. The other one is the Rams. I think Rams will cover the 8.
Okay.
I'm going straight spread. You know.
Okay.
Also I have Arizona covering. I have Dallas covering, and I think I have the Bills. Yes, I
Bill.
have the Bills covering. Yeah, five and a
Okay.
half. Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
so Colts not to cover. In essence, a Texans win. Rams to cover, Arizona to cover, Dallas to cover, and the Bills to cover.
All right. Not a problem.
All right.
So
Ready?
repeat that. Hold on, Damien. Repeat that one more time, because
All right. So Texans to win by the spread. Colts win but not cover. Right? And then I have the Rams covering,
okay.
Arizona covering, Dallas covering, and the Bills covering.
All right.
So
All right.
Rams, Arizona, Dallas, Buffalo covering.
All right.
Colts win but not to cover the 10. Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you. Go ahead now,
Yeah.
Devin.
All right, people. All right. You can sell your fridge, you can sell a TV, but don't sell your house and put it on these beds. Because these was what these beds and buy these early too. And these are all covered. Straight spread. Because the straight up win, not making you any money. So go ahead right now.
You watch 2 for the money, Devin?
So Bengals to cover. Bengals to cover by 4. Bengals,
Okay.
Cincinnati. Green Bay to cover.
Okay.
Easy cover. Rams to cover. Not
Okay.
yes, Rams to cover. Yeah. Um, Dallas to cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Steelers to cover.
Okay.
Yes, people with spread. Sure money.
Mine, mine, you make
All
the people them dash for them money with that dollar stick there,
No
all
No,
right.
man.
you mean with the Bengals pick?
Patriots,
No,
no, the Patriots, Dallas is a dangerous game,
It is
I
a
was
danger.
wondering why the
Remember,
spread is so close. Man.
It is a dangerous game because
Dallas has never Dallas have
That is
never
why the spread is
beaten.
so close because it's gonna be a dangerous
Yeah,
game. Vegas
I
have
see that
used
you
to.
might
Richard.
touchdown or more. I think that's an
That's
easy
why I
cover.
never that touch.
4 points. 4 points is an easy
Yeah.
cover.
Points is a easy.
Devin,
That's why I don't touch it.
when you see game,
I don't
when you
touch
see
it.
Vegas with those spreads, pay attention to the game.
I figure
They know
something
what
is
they're
up,
doing.
but I'm still going with
Yeah.
Dallas.
That's a
Still going with Dallas.
dangerous. I'm not saying Dallas cannot win, but to me, that is a dangerous game. I was gonna pick it and I left it. Remember when me I give a warning, David? Remember?
All right.
All right, so for next week, obviously next week we'll start off the show with the results. We will see, who were the ones who won people some money and who are the ones who owe Sports Frenzy some money. With that
You mean
being said,
20 US, right?
yes, 20 US, sir. Yes, sir. So with that being
Okay.
said, we are going to go ahead and wrap up tonight. A lot of the NBA is starting soon. We're going to have an NBA show, but we have more to come on that. Just go ahead. Remember the first game tomorrow is going to be 9:30 Eastern Standard Time because they're over in London. The Dolphins versus the Jaguars. I just want to go ahead and thank the panelists for coming out for sure. We'll continue growing. We'll continue doing our thing. The sport that we love. Definitely thank the producer. Thank producer. Definitely without him it wouldn't be possible. Thank for everyone on Facebook, everyone on YouTube. Ensure that you guys go ahead, subscribe, like the video, and also help us grow. And obviously, all the time, big up Levon. Love always, love and love alone. We'll see y'all next week, Saturday. Hopefully with a fatter bank account. All right.